Sexting is becoming a more common problem for teenagers, other kids. About 40% of them are sexting. That is according to the National Campaign to Prevent Teen Pregnancy.
But how common is this problem in eastern Idaho? Local News 8 morning anchor Allison Zimmerman shows us what your teen is doing when you're not monitoring their smartphones and how easily they're getting away with it.
I don't think it's very appropriate.
It's something many parents don't want to believe their kids are doing.
That's just unpleasant to think about.
The reality is almost every teen is sending text messages, pictures, you name it, of things they probably don't want mom and dad to find.
It would start out innocent enough, just trying to talk like normal friends would. But as the conversation would go on, it would head in that direction.
A girl who we'll call Jane is a student at BYU, Idaho. A few years ago in high school, she found herself in an uncomfortable situation. Because of what happened, we're not showing her face. What were some of the things he would ask for?
You know, there were pictures. Sometimes he'd want me to indulge in, like, fantasies between text messages and things like that.
Jane's not alone with apps like Snapchat, Yik Yak, and even dating apps like Tinder. It's not too hard for teens to get a hold of all of it.
I feel like that's their way of breaking rules without actually doing things that they think are bad.
I decided to put this to the test. I got onto this anonymous app and found a few people looking to sext. Go to the comments section and I found several people listing their usernames to another app. I can do all of this without saving any photos or text to my phone. So just how easy is it to hide from mom and dad?
My parents still do not know.
In Jane's case, pretty easy.
And honestly, I'm still embarrassed that my parents will ever find out.
Almost half of the U.S. has some sort of law with consequences for teen sexting. Idaho and Wyoming are not included. That's not to say there aren't punishments if your kid does sext, not to mention the emotional distress many teens face.
If it was another young girl like me, I'd want her to realize that it doesn't take a boy's attention to make you worth something. As a matter of fact, sometimes.
If you're a parent and you're worried about keeping your kids safe on their devices, you can go to our website, localnews8.com, and we have some information on the different apps and the different tools parents can use so they can monitor their kids' activity on the cell phone.
You know, the tragic thing here is that the kids often don't realize how those pictures can get out to other places and the kind of trouble they can get into. It's just a matter of education so that they don't have to go through the kind of heartbreak that Jane went through.
And teaching girls to have pride.
Right.
You know, just be very strong in yourself and be able to say, no, you little twerp.
Just what she said, yeah.
And move right on, yeah.